Good afternoon, good evening, good wherever you are. How's everybody doing? We are back with more Final Fantasy. The second I start speaking, he's like, I want to get involved. Hello, you. Hello. Good lady. Who's a good boy? Giz. Alright, so yeah, let's get on. You good lady. So, we're about to sneak into Oriflamme, holy capital of Sandbreak. In majestic silence has Drake's head ever stood vigil over the empires of Sandbreak and its bejeweled capital. That's quite a run, like. Just gonna ignore the mobs. I want to, because there's the northern end of the map I've not explored. It is a trek.
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
That's the day done then.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Getting your fluff. Yeah, you're getting your fluff everywhere. Yeah, the far end I never really explored. I cleared this place top to bottom. I killed every mob in sight up to the point of the next town over.
That's enough for today, Brandy.
Who's a good lad? What you doing?
Go on. Back to the beach.
Have a lad? No,
That's enough dallying.
hello, little children.
Up,
Can you
below
say
you.
hello?
There's still
You
work
good
to be
lady. What? What? Alright, let's see what's around here. Didn't explore that part here. Just in case it was a chest kicking about. Hello, you. You good lady, are you? I'm gonna get there was nothing. Oh, wait, hang on, there's an obelisk, so it's a good job I did come. There we go. Hello, chitty chatter. Who's a good boy? Who's a good butch? Oh, they're just chowing down on a chocobo.
Let's make this quick.
And now I'll chow down on them. Raptor steaks. It's a thing. In a video game, I'm not sure which game, but I definitely know raptor steaks are a thing. I thought that was an enemy for a second. So, yeah, there wasn't really anything around here. I think I got everything there was to be had. I found every chest in this area. Yeah, I think we're good. But at least I got the fast travel point. Hello up there, chatter. Hello, you. How about I go chitty chat up there,
Look here, men. This branded would be so bold as to seek passage into our holy capital. Were he accompanied by his master, we might be compelled to grant it. But alas, he is alone. And the law regarding masterless branded is clear. Unless he wishes us to take him into custody, I suggest he return to his owner immediately.
Okay. Oh yeah, hang on. What's my... I'm fine, I'm fully stocked. All good. You have reached a pivotal moment in the story. If you continue, you will not be able to return. What do you mean? I'll never get to go back to any of those areas ever again? Or just until I finished whatever's going on there. I'm guessing just until I finish whatever's going on there.
Make it quick. What's that for you, dear? That it? Fine.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Clive, was it?
Take a seat, Clive.
Fancy giving us a hand? Anything catch your eye? Seen enough?
Let's do it. Drake's head.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
I'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
It means you're
That
shit.
your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
The crystal's curse.
Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty.
Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. 800. Ooh. There's somebody over there. Dun, 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 dun.
All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
One single man for reaching the sanctum, so shut your gob and keep your eyes open.
They're not from the garrison.
I swear this passage used to be...
Upon us!
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
Oh, I forgot how good that was.
Wake! It's over. Give them all you've got, boy.
Da, na, 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 na.
They never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
Mine. Keep
All
the
good
loot
things
coming.
must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Oh, that's a lot of people.
Captain! To arms, men! Summon the cannoneer! At once! Stay down! Don't let them get away!
That's bollocks. Like when I'm in the middle of one of them, I'm wide open to attack. In those instances, you should be able to cancel out of them. Ooh. Hello, you.
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
Stork?
To the talk,
It's Stork.
Then let's shut him up.
That is definitely the voice of the Stork from How to Train Your Dragon.
Keep your distance, boy.
Who's that?
You feel that? Something in the air.
Da, 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 da,
It's ether.
Then we better make this quick.
Give them all you've got. Don't let them get away.
Oh, he got us.
Give them all you've got, boys. Keep your distance, boys.
Why won't you die?
Is he?
Bollocks. He's gone a Jasix.
What?
Poor wretch.
Take it, Betty. We'll get none in return. There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
And he's out. Good old little fluffer. Favor of the Inferno Ignition. Residual fire ether that, having failed to dissipate on the battlefield, has instead manifested into solid form, not unlike crystal, but with elemental purity that renders it far more potent, if not highly specialized in its application. Increases ignition damage 12%. Ooh.
I'll never get used.
So, there we are. Akashic. The irreversible change brought about by a living being's overexposure to ether. Creatures are stripped of any intelligence or sense of self they may once have had and become suffused with life force, usually manifesting as extreme strength and aggression. Flora can also turn, resulting in their twisted overgrowth. Those with ethereal tolerance, however, such as dominance and bearers, are less likely to turn akashic. A bad lady. You bad lad, are you? You having a good chitty chat? Who's a good boy? Who's a good lady? Love you.
Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
So what about the dog?
Come on.
How's he fine? If it's supposed to affect everybody. And creatures as well as
Guard duty's a
Flora.
death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares.
How's he fine? He's not dominant. Or a bearer. Why he not going crazy? That makes no sense. Oh yeah, Nani? Oh, ignition. Good ability for closing distance. And give it a whirl.
Breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Somebody's caused this problem. Not just an accident from the sounds of things. Probably were hooded friend. That person died. And all these people have gone cuckoo.
Oh, the miners. The guards.
Too far gone. The ether's laid monsters up. All we can do now is cut them out of misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
You said you could call her Isabel. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, an ether flood would be it. Fuck me. Those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
Not gonna lie, I totally missed most of that dialogue because I was too focused on fighting. Gotta open that. It is dark as hell in here. I'm surprised. Why is he not using these magic flame light that he used once? Like, I can't trigger it myself. It's a shame I can't trigger it myself. It just did it once during one part of the story, and that was it. Because it's a bit dark down here. It's gonna fall.
Doesn't look that far. Right.
That beam is gonna break. And through you go.
Oh, yo. Whoa. Some help.
Hold on.
Then the whole thing breaks. I know you.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
How do I get the item that was back that way? I mean, oh wait, hang on, that means I can't go back now, can I? Ah, man, I hope I didn't miss out on whatever that item was. Hopefully it loops around. War Cry. Some opponents will use the ability War Cry to invigorate themselves, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for the attack up icon and try and defeat them before they can deal too much damage.
Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy.
No chest? As it may as the frame rate a bit choppy tonight on this. It doesn't go around that way, does it? I might have to reload. I don't want to miss whatever that item, what items are there. Unless you go that way coming back. But I saw no way to open that gate. It wouldn't give us an option to crouch under. Hello, Fluff. Da, 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 da. Try that one. I just want to make sure that I haven't missed it. Alright, there we go. Well, how do I get that item? It must be that will come back from that way because I don't see a switch or anything to open that. There's a pathway back there. It must come from back there. Definitely not a switch here. Nope. Da 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 da. Make sure that I got all the loot back this way. Nope. Hello, you be getting your nummies. Da 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 da. Must be just through this way. Yeah. Let me just follow this path. All that fussle for a portion. Oh, and a trap. Now you die. Doing? Big dude.
No holding back. That's enough. Don't let them get away.
Oh, hello. It's not gonna take my eyes off you.
Keep your distance, boy. Not this time.
Alright, guys, look at the second one. I'm kind of in the middle of killing him.
Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boys. Not this time.
Oh, he got us. Right. Da 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 da. This is basically our next dungeon. Ooh. A sword. Oh. Hello, you. What you doing? Huh? What you doing? Hello, little boy. Coral sword. Coral, while razor sharp, is also painfully brittle, which is why it's used in all but the most primitive of weapons. Which is why its use in all but the most primitive weapons is almost unheard of. This sword of unknown provenance, however, is possessed of a remarkable rigidity, while maintaining an edge that rivals that of Odin's blade.
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy. On the count of 3.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now.
Why doesn't Clive just, like, transform and rip it off?
As if that was going to keep us out.
Now he's used. Okay, now he decides to use. Why couldn't you use that earlier? It was dark in there as well. I mean, not as dark as this, but still dark. I wish I had free control over when I could use that. So that if I think it's dark, I can trigger it myself. That'd be nice. But it seems it's programmed to just happen at certain points.
The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
Ooh. Blue.
There's no one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum.
Definitely gonna fight something in front of that gate.
You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, you started it.
But how did you make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
Get your steps in. Oh, listen to this music. The Path of the Goddess.
Oh, no.
Him again.
Is there something you two want to tell me?
Maybe later.
What are they doing here? They were in the Ancient's chamber.
But how could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
Are the two places connected somehow?
Let me guess, all the crystals are actually connected deep underground. Wait a minute. Is there any chest in here? I didn't bother to look. No.
Keep your distance, boy. Don't let them get away.
Oh, there's a big one.
Keep your distance, boy.
Whoop.
This time.
Back it up.
Give them all you've got, boy. Not this time. Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy. Too slow.
So I was like, oh.
Not this time. Too slow.
I was not expecting that.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Keep going.
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
Well, now that you've told us about it, we now know that that's definitely a thing and it's going to happen. So big open area. Big fight. But definite. Hello, Fluff.
Where did that come from?
If I had to guess,
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
Well, if it's a fight he wants.
Ready, Clive?
Always.
And then I get hit.
Not this time. Too slow.
at each other. What are you doing there?
There's a good boy. Keep your distance, boy.
Where's he off to now? Clive, look out!
Oh, you dick.
Not this time. My wounds, boy.
Oh.
Not this time. Keep your distance, boy.
Dragon dance. No, I got us.
Don't let them get away.
Get out. Woo!
Are you all right?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after. By which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice. That it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts here.
What about
Time to
Torgal?
earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?
Can I have some portions? That fight kind of sapped us of my portions.
We're almost there. Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end, Sid.
Then what are we waiting for?
Got a party. Oh, I wish it would hide the hood. It hid in that previous area where the mid-boss, boss. I think that was actually the boss of this area, because this is pretty much the end, from the looks of it. I wish it would hide the hood here. I could take a shot of that. Boo! It's an Ethernet crystal. Quick, attune to it.
It's beautiful.
The heart of Sunbreak.
Well, that didn't work. I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Taya's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here. That's more like it.
Oh, that's it. Rip crystal. That's the
Clive,
heart of the crystal gone.
look.
portal? A black hole?
Sid!
Hello?
I need a freight. Come to me. I can't do this without you.
What is that? Mythos.
Not.
Not. Oh. Show your strength.
Where are you?
No.
Hold on.
Oh look, it's still reaching for him.
Where the hell am I?
Oh, it got one. Is it dead?
I've been here before.
Typhon has been repelled. This insolence shall not go unpunished. Dominant.
You again. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. It's still alive.
And language. Unleash the power within you. Embrace your fate.
Get out of my head! I don't answer to you. I'm leaving.
Oh god, it's like Final 14.
Too slow.
It's literally just like a boss from Final 14. It's a way you've got to avoid the AoEs on the floor. Away from it.
What else can he do?
you're free. Wait, are you gonna wield that? Oh, you're gonna wield that, aren't you?
That power isn't yours.
Yeah, I think on the mural is definitely supposed to be him. These things want him to turn into that. I'm actually going to be able to control it this time. It will turn to David. Ho ho ho! Embrace the flame. Embody Ifrit again. Controls for Ifrit are now as follows. Please let me have the full fight this time. Don't take it away from us halfway and do a QTE, please. Like, do a little bit of QTE, just not half of a fight. Like half of a health bar. Melee attack, range attack, evade, jump. Backdraft. Press triangle after executing a fire burst, the iconic version of Clive's magic burst, to perform a devastating melee finisher known as Backdraft. Use circle to sprint over an extended distance. Hold to lengthen the sprint duration, and L while sprinting to change direction. Dodging like wildfire. Use L and hold circle effective method of avoiding typhoon. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Get out. Didn't even touch us.
It's done.
A promising beginning. But there is still much more that we will see. Oh boy.
How many more could there be?
just happened?
Fuck.
Did they just go that akashata, whatever the hell it was called? Ah, lovely, now you got more limbs. Do you have legs too? And now show us your true strength.
As you wish.
Oh. Whoop! Excuse me? Demon wall. Ah, come on, what? I was so unprepared for that. Ow! I was not prepared for that. Not this time. Keep back. Yeah, I don't mind QT now, like there's not much left to go. Last time I did it was like half the fight. Darn! Hellfire! Spirit bomb! Ow. Still got it. Totally a spirit bomb moment. If that's not a nod to Dragon Ball Z, I don't know what else is. Eat it. So that was good. I enjoyed that. Like I say, I didn't like when we fought Garuda. Like half the fight was just R1 and square. Like the game just completely took over. Whereas this one, it was just for like the last little bit of health, which was fine. That was really good, especially when he caught us off guard with those demon walls. That came out of nowhere. That flames of a purple. Mm. Hello, Fluff. What are you doing? A more suitable vessel. Who? Who's he being chosen by now?
Clive.
Well, enjoy your nap.
You're wounded.
This, it's only a scratch. All right, the hole.
We'll find you a healer.
Here. No, you won't.
Hello. Now we shall become one.
I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him... think again.
Oh, Sid actually died? Sid knows who he is? Or what? Why do you deny your fate? Your purpose?
Sid.
Is he actually going to die? Is this going to be like one of those moments where it tricks you to think he's dying, but he's like, ha ha ha!
One left. That'll do me.
I'm guessing this is the moment where Sid's going to take his Ramu energy.
Try not to talk.
Clive. For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well, a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice.
Yeah. I knew it was going to end either in his death. There's the only way he was going to get it. So how's he going to get Shivas as well? Is Jill going to die?
Crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free. Stop. Please.
think of none better than you.
Well, shit, he actually died. I thought he had some big alternative plan the way he was. Why did he send the head in the box, though? Is he actually dead, or is this like a trick them into thinking you're dead moment and then later denial? So this is how you would waste your will. Perhaps it is time you learned. Your place in this grand scheme.
In ashen grip, let ember glow to kindle flames anew.
Oh, here he is. Is he going to disappear, or is he actually going to stay? That's totally Joshua. How'd he survive? Ah, he's going to leave, isn't he? He's not going to stick around. Boo, they're all unconscious.
I'm sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner. Do you remember me, boy? I saw you protect them. That was very brave. I know you're there, Ultima.
Ultima? Oh.
You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this.
Phoenix Downs?
If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
In the fourth.
We'll leave. My brother alone.
All of us just like.
This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
And I said no.
Oh, he set them up. He set up a trap.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
He's got to wake up with blurry vision and see him and then pass out. That was obvious.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am?
Oh, he's sealing them inside of himself? No! Oh, I know how this is going to go. We're going to have to kill him now. He's gone and sealed Alderman within himself.
Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
Oh, damn. Nah, you're all screwed. No more magic for you. This'll be the uprising of the Brandeds. Purdy. Lawless. Meanwhile... Oh no, this is the hideout. They're killing everyone while we're away.
Must fail Lord Cook again! Find Sid! Are all fucking dead!
Yeah, Sid's dead. Gav, get out of there.
Help us! Where is he? You'll do!
Oh!
Bastard!
Get out of there, Gav.
Gab, we've got to go!
Not without this!
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas?
Oh, they're bringing down the house.
Sorry.
Oh. Never mind. Titan. Wait, they're gonna flatten this whole place? Everyone's dead. Oh, yep. They're leveling the whole place. Wow.
Fuck me! Where the hell are you, Sid? Where the hell are you?
Get out of there, Gav. Sid's dead. What are you doing, Fluff? Costness?
From the master weavers of Randalar. Come, feel its softness.
Chocobo
Make a nice
steaks,
gift for your
chocobo
wife.
sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
Restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, harmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
5 years later. Holy shit, time jump. Year of the Realm 878. Another time jump.
It's good to see you, Sid.
What have we learned?
Wait, as Clive took on Sid's name.
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was. Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
Superhero landing.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sid's here.
Should we?
Come on.
Hello.
Go! Summon the others!
The bearers?
Safe.
Then let's kick their asses. The power of thunder. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Ramu's essence. Attuning with Ramu not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities such as Thunderstorm, which rains 11 bolts down on all nearby enemies, knocking them back. Ability details are found in the abilities in the main menu. Ramu's iconic Blind Justice can be used to launch a barrage of ball lightning at up to 9 targets, determined by locking onto them. The lightning will temporarily remain affixed to a target and be ignited by striking it.
Sid dies here!
here! Bring me his head!
How many are there?
Titan sends his regards.
Yeah, little.
All yours, Torgal. Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
It.
They brought a pet.
Well.
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster.
War Panther. A little. Fire. Press that button, mate.
Nice try.
Get out. Money. Lightning shard. The power of the icon remain manifest. This shard of crystal tingles the palm and can be heard to emit a soft hum when held to the ear. That would be so I can make Ramu's weapon. Hello, Fluff.
To hell with this!
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
Welcome.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind.
To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Long silence.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
I'm worried about Joshua right now. The fact that it looks like he sealed Ultima within himself. Is it going to temporarily, slowly take over him and use him as a vessel, or... I think at some point we're going to have to fight Joshua. Because that's how we're going to get the proper... Phoenix. Well, then again, he's already got the essence of Phoenix. Man? The hideaway, but it's not a hideaway anymore. It was smashed to hit. Wait, they tell me he's just moved slightly along. Titan smashed the place to pieces. Amongst the unfading remnants of ambitions long forgotten, do Clive and his companions forge a path to a better tomorrow. And I'm guessing Gav's going to have an eye patch now. It's been 5 years. He had his eye slashed. Benimir, Central Storm.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds, home sweet home.
The hideaway. The hideaway looks an awful lot like the ship from Final Fantasy VIII. Just all grey. Or something. It's definitely the remnants of an airship. Home sweet home.
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Yeah, that's definitely the remnants of an airship.
Last I saw, he was in the mess, as always.
I suppose this is a better hideaway. Still confused how we're currently in the middle of the water, yet this is all supposed to be just land. That's water. this water, this land. Yet here we are in the middle of this place.
Welcome back, Sid.
Finish with that log so we can call it a morning.
Well, the morning. The hell?
Again, I seen schoolboys swing harder.
Otto will want to know what happened in Costness. I expect he'll be in the mess.
Loving this music. Oh my god, I didn't have to press trigger to pull the just did it. Sorcery.
Look, it's Sid.
Staying long this time?
Hello, what's the matter? Hello, Fluff. No, mate. I'm just chilling. Hey. Hello, good lord.
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have Blackthorn make me a new one.
Clive, you're back. You didn't happen to run out of potions while you're away, did you? We've a fine selection of tonics and tinctures. Oh, perhaps you'd be interested in some new accoutrement. Gear.
Enchantment?
Is it business or pleasure? We won't hear me complaining.
It's even roomier than the old one was. Got my own stores, my own little counter. And thanks to you lot fighting the good fight, plenty of damned demand for my wares.
The only drawback?
The constant bloody racket. It's not Dories and Otto's barking their orders, it's Blackthorn and Rudolph banging away day and night.
Still.
If a pain in the air holes the price I have to pay to be Sid the Outlaw's partner in crime, I'd say I've got myself a bargain. Has it really been 5 years since we left the old place? How time
I
flies.
remember it like it was yesterday.
You were all waiting to treat Sid to a hero's welcome when Kupka's lot turned up. Not that we knew it was them. It just poured in like a plague of rats, cutting down anyone and anything that stood in their way. Blood and bodies everywhere. There was a voice crying out for Sid to save us in the midst of it all. I'll never forget those cries. Cries I might.
You're our leader now, Clive.
Promise me you won't let anything like that happen again. Promise me that, come what may, Sid will save us. Hello, little
If you're gonna buy
chitter-chatter.
something, be quick about it.
Hello, chitter-chatter bird. Are you a good lad, are you? I haven't got money. Whoa, selling elixirs now. Holy crap, expensive.
You'll not find a better price than that.
That bloody expensive. Yes. Kiss.
Come again. Oh,
Good
don't.
lady.
I'm not much bothered either way.
Athanasi. Apprentice Smith.
If you told me you could fire a forge without a crystal or a bearer before I came here, I'd have taken you for a madman. But no,
Here it is. The secret's in the bellows, you know. They're Master Sid's own design. The other Master Sid.
Clive.
Ask about the hideaway.
Things here ain't too bad.
I suppose. I've got a decent hammer, a decent anvil, and an apprentice that knows his hammer from his cock. And the furnace is alright and all, thanks to the old Sid's bellows. Gods only know how I'd keep the coals hot enough out here on the mere without them. Not with bloody crystals, that's for sure. Nah, I reckon you won't find a forge like this one anywhere else in the Twins. I count myself lucky to work. Thanks for help, for keeping me on. Need anything, you give us a shout.
You've forgotten already? Because I haven't.
It was a right pain in the arse getting this place into shape, especially with the mess we were in. Not that it was anything new for those of us who put the old hideaway together. Eh, would you settle down? You settle yourself down, you little stinker. You settle yourself down. Stinker.
Still.
That don't mean I intend on doing it again.
So, will it be?
11 ball. From heaven on high, far did his bolt fall for to deliver justice.
No scratches, right?
Don't seem to get new accessories anymore. Or the option to reforge them, forge them to a higher tier.
And?
What do you mean, and? Give me stuff. Off limits, that means you. What? What is it? What's in there? Apparently there's nothing in there because is it just the entryway into her shop?
Does that
Yeah.
have blood on it?
Have we any more knuckle pies?
Oh, sadly not. Molly used the last of the chocobo in the stew.
The marionette yard chocobo. Prepare hen by draining blood and removing both head and feet. Awful, particularly the heart and liver, should be set aside for later use. Stir into a deep bowl watered wine, preferably of the red variety, honey, salt, pepper, nutmeg, and other seasonal savory herbs if you so desire. Add to the bowl the dressed bird and let lay in a dark room for a single turn of the sun. Break the breastbone and ready your force meat. Thusly, chop together the heart and liver of the chocobo and mix it with the crumbs of a stale balm and pepio or cupo nuts soaked in boiled cream, beaten mace, and as much thyme as will lie on the gill penny, and fill the bird, but not overly so. Lard the breast with ball bacon and spit the bird, tying it to both ends that the force meat not spill into the coals. Roast until skin is golden brown, taking care to baste regularly with drippings. Chocobos get chomped on a lot in this game. Or they have their brains used to soak leathers in them.
I am a tinker by trade, but I've always been fascinated with the art of healing.
If only there were a salve to mend a broken engine.
shelves are closed. The sign outside should have told you. Yeah, the sign outside should have told you.
But there's no sign.
Right? The shelves. He's had an upgrade and now he's got this massive place for his library. Clive's chambers. Ooh, there's a chest back there. Doggy. What the final question mark is.
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment's just arrived.
Oh, no. I still owe her for the hairpin I bought my wife.
Look, Sid. Squeaks wants to meet you. I can keep him, can't I? Can't I?
Just pulls out his sword. No!
This plank will have to be replaced.
Oh, we all fall into the water.
Nearly half the crates were lost to bandits.
But half weren't, and their contents will see us through the season.
Bandits go cool. This place will be big. The atrium.
Charlie says I can't go and play until I finish my sums.
Well then hurry up and finish them. We need 3 for curling geese.
Ah, Sid. We were just about to start our next lesson. You're welcome to join us, but be warned. I tolerate absolutely no tomfoolery.
Yes, ma'am.
Good day to you, Sid.
Can't catch a wink with all the clamour in the hall. The atrium's quiet this time of day.
Sid, what's the special occasion?
You're welcome to join us for a spell, if you think Jill won't mind.
Tail Tattler. Oscar Tail Tattler, she was called. Standard warrior.
The lawsman says I can borrow as many books as I can carry. This was all I could carry.
One enter.
Eat up. You won't grow fat pecking at hay.
What's the matter, Sid? You look as pale as the day your predecessor slung you in the cell next to mine. Not about to have another fit, are you? Of course you aren't. You're a changed man now. We both are.
Are we real? Are you really? Why are you called suspicious character then? He's the spy. Kill him.
No one works longer or harder than our Otto. You can scour the whole of Storm and Ash, and you won't find a better man.
Zest much?
Escape from the slave markets. How'd you manage that?
I had some help, but it was mostly luck. The others weren't so lucky.
Ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 ba.
Lady Tyre is performing a delicate operation and must not be disturbed. I'll let her know you called.
Oh my god, a hunting board. This is totally a hunting board. It's a hunting board. You're wondering what this new... Hang on. What this new board behind me are, do you? All a good time, my fearless friend. All a good time. Hunting board! Hunting board! Hunting board! That's totally a hunting board.
War is brewing. I can feel it.
Oh my god. We're gonna hunt some marks.
All operations are suspended until further notice.
Yes, Captain. I'll let the others know.
Have you finished sorting those reports yet?
Finished? I ain't started. Been busy enough with my own work.
You're pulling my leg, aren't you? Otto's gonna skin me alive.
I'm guessing that board's basically just his thing that they introduced briefly. Hello. Hello, little flubber. Go on. There you go. Good. No, you want to sit there? Alright. You sit there then. Good boy. He's a clever little jitty judder.
Clive. Is everything all right?
I don't know. Is everything alright? Keeper of stalls?
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the Tavern Crown for me.
Still smitten with the serving girl, are you? She's a fair one, all right.
Clive gets a massive room all to himself. Complete with a view. Not very private. Wall of Memories. The Oath. Alright, the crystal. Created the day Clive pledged his allegiance to Cid, this crystal shard transfixed with twin daggers is a powerful reminder of a promise made, friendship forged, and a legacy inherited. Not what I was expecting. That's what I want. Give me the booty. Alright. Check this place top to bottom. All good. The place we have been is the shelves, but we're not allowed in there yet.
As hither yon dance autumn winds atop the rotten pier. Of Sid's return the faithful sing across the blighted mere.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. 1 second. Quick bot check. That's a bot. Goodbye, bot.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
I wonder if Clive's changed in these 5 years since those
Still can't
events.
work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
I learn something new, you'll be the first to know. Now off you go.
Damn it, tell me now, Moogle.
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
Man, I got the feeling this is Sid's daughter.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none
And
was
mine.
especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very.
Vivian Ninetails, a scholar and strategist who made her home in the hideaway, analysing every shred of information that comes in from the wider world in order to divine the dispositions of the realm's armies and those who lead them. She offered her insight to Clive that he might better understand the lay of the land. The moniker Ninetails, for which she herself is fond, was gifted her by her fellow scholars in recognition of her ability to speak at length on almost any subject. After Sid fell and his hideaway was reduced to rubble at the hands of Hugo Kupka, Clive took on both his predecessor's name and role, becoming the second Sid the Outlaw and the leader of the re-established resistance. Together with the other survivors and their new recruits, he continues Sid's mission to emancipate bearers and rid the realm of mother crystals. The Hideaway, established under the leadership of Clive Rossfield, who took on the title of Sid after his former leader's passing, and Titan's destruction of the old Hideaway. Here, a community of like-minded individuals from across the realm has gathered to build a place where people can live and die on their own terms. Like its predecessor, it is built within fallen ruins, deep within the deadlands of Central Storm. Decidedly unlike its predecessor, however, it is located in the center of a lake. Venomir, across whose waters any invading enemy can easily be spotted long before their arrival. Titan will probably decide to wade across at some point. Another hideaway to smash. Don't mind if I do.
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Ah, my favorite pupil.
Ask about Vivian.
One would think.
My role was abundantly clear by now. I offer you and yours the guiding light of knowledge, that of matters military and political, both past and present, that it might illuminate your way ahead. For it is only by understanding what has come before that one might steer one's way toward a brighter future. Your role, meanwhile, is to ensure that I remain furnished with as much information on the state of the realm as you people can muster, in order that I might continue to appraise the dispositions of the great nations and those who rule them. And of course, to pay attention during my lectures. It would not do to appoint the storied Ninetales as your tutor, only to disregard her expert advice.
I admit.
When I took up my professor's bonnet and began teaching at the University of Canva, I did not think for a moment that I would one day count Sid the Outlaw among my pupils. But nor did I imagine that my fellow educators would have designs on my life. And we both know how that ended. Has it been a year already? Such is the peril of an overly inquisitive mind. I suppose one is wont to uncover that which others would go to great lengths to ensure remained hidden. So I her teachers tried to kill her. Right? Were it not for you and our mutual friend having come to the rescue, my curiosity would likely have proved fatal. But instead, I was not only saved, but granted a new lease on life. As personal tutor to a band of outlaws, no less.
A far more reputable fellowship.
Than anything in the academic world, I assure you.
My beloved homeland.
The crossroad of Valisthea, where one only has to stroll the streets to hear news from far-flung corners of the realm. Its mother crystal yields more shards than any other, and its lands even now remain untouched by the blight. It is a blessed country indeed.
Or at least it was.
Until Sunbreak elected to invade and establish a new holy capital on twin sides, heretofore natural shores, neutral. It pains me to see the land I love so changed, and even more to know that I did not predict it. I knew that Emperor Sylvester had designs on the Dominion, but to abandon Outlaw, the seat of the Holy Empire since its inception, seemed too audacious a move even for him.
Allow me to educate you.
The state of the realm. By speaking with Vivian in the Hideaway's map room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current goings-on in Valisthea. Revisit any of the Nine Tails' past lessons or take a deeper look at the relationship of those individuals in Clive's orbit. So it's like Xenoblade. This is the... Yeah, this is literally like Xenoblade. It lets you know who's related to who. But yeah, wow, they've literally took a page from Xenoblade here. Comprehensive grid of important persons and their respective relationships.
Of course.
Here you can view a detailed visualization of character relationships in Final Fantasy XVI that updates as you progress through the main scenario. Use L1R1 to cycle through pivotal milestones in Clive's adventure. You're getting your body fluff everywhere. And where's Ambrosia? Good dang it. Now, with the Blight pressing at Rosaria's borders and forcing ever more citizens of the Duchy from their homes, Archduke Elwyn rallies his nation to take up arms against the Iron Kingdom and wrest Drake's breath from their grasp. Yet tradition dictates that they must first march north to Phoenix Gate to perform the rite of ancestral communion. Okay, I like this screen better than the other one where you hold the touchpad. I like this one. Like the other one for like character information and what have you. Because yeah, this brings up all of that info. Dominant Shiva and trusted confidant of Clive, leader of the new Hideaway. Together they continue Sid's mission to emancipate bearers and rid the realm of mother crystals. As faithful friend, he is fiercely protective of him and his allies, loath as he is to lose his best friend again, and never strays far from Clive's side, putting the hunting skill Sid taught him to use in fending off foes and picking up trails. After Sid fell, I already read that one. Alright guys, put the marker of the Phoenix on him. Sworn Shield to Joshua. Best friends, childhood friends. Dominant of the Phoenix and former heir to the ducal throne. Joshua was thought to have died at the hands of the second Icon of Fire during the disaster at Phoenix Gate. However, he's very much alive, traveling the realm even now, his true identity hidden by a heavy cowl and an assumed name, that of Lord Margrace. Yeah, I like this screen. Clive's personal steed. During the attack on Phoenix Gate, she raced to Clive's rescue, saving him from certain death, the cost of an eye, a price she gladly paid. Where is she, though? Lord Commander of the Rosarian army, outranked only by his firm friend Archduke Elwyn. Clive manifested Ifrit. Hey, Mozzie, how you doing? During the attack on Phoenix Gate, Murdoch lost his life to the infernal Icon's flames. I like that, like the blank theme out. Dead. Deceased. I like mysterious stranger. Believed dead. Yeah, I was right. So she manipulates him. I was right. She was using him. Huh. That's cool. Now Clive has a lot of allies. Hold the phone. Yeah, you noticed something. Let's go back a few pages, shall we? Oh yeah, hang on. It doesn't say it on her either. Or him. Wait, what's going on this screen? Hang on. No, oh, hang on. It says deceased there. But then it doesn't there. Nanny? Leader of the Hideaway and Dominant of Ramu, Warden of Thunder. His plan to create a world where bearers and dominants could die on their own terms meant destroying the Mother Crystals, an act of blasphemy that see him forever denounced as an outlaw. It was during their mission to fell Drake's head in 873 that Sidolphus Telamon lost his life to a beast from the beyond, passing the title Sid the Outlaw onto his protege Clive. I like this screen, like, good place for you to get info. Let's see if we can get info on other important characters. Mysterious Being, an otherworldly being that Clive encountered in the inner sanctum of Drake's head. He dressed Clive as Mythos before attempting to merge their consciousness. However, Clive was able to summon the will to resist the creature before Joshua returned from the dead to imprison it in a cage of flame that he sealed away in his own heart. Yeah. We know how that's going to end up. An overview of current and past Velesthian affairs.
Here you are.
Here you can view a detailed overview of current and past events related to Clive's story that updates as you progress through the main scenario. Use your 1 hour to cycle through pivotal milestones in Clive's adventure. The Blight pressing at Rosaria's borders, enforcing ever more citizens of the Duchy from their homes. Archduke Elwyn rallies the nation to take up arms against the Iron Kingdom. Well, I've already read that. Cool. At some point, I'll sit and read through this bit by bit, just bit at a time.
Thus
I'm not gonna
ends today's
sit here
lesson.
forever reading it all now. What you do, Fluff? I will go bed soon.
Look, it's Sid.
Well, hasn't he found himself a good place? Mithril, a mineral most mighty. Mithril is a material of both passing hardness and luster, and it is these two qualities from which it is valued by the weapon and armor smiths of the realm. However, there is a third quality of mithril that sets it apart from steel or shell, its durance. While even the finest steel may be melted by dragon's fire, become brittle in frigid climes, or turn to rust if not regularly and rightly oiled, mithril is, once made, eternally unchanging. In this volume I will explain how one might go about making, shaping, and employing mithril in one's work.
Old Tome said the hideaway is built inside an airship. Said it was called the Invincible.
This place gonna get fixed up at some point, or Simon's Treasury of Knowledge, Volume 11th. Oh God. Ye seas which gird about ye land of Velasthea, on all sides doth churn most frothily with diverse and deadly creatures. Among these are beasts more prodigious in size than entire islands, yet customarily as placid as ye very doldrums, yet lo, when they do awaken, towering waves are driven forth like in proportion to great mountains. Ye peoples of ye outer seas, in which these creatures dwell, doth live in great terror of ye writhing isles, as certain chroniclers make record of their being known. Moss the Chronicler.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
On Gods and Men, a heavy leather-bound tome containing the findings of one Anaximander of Kenva, a renowned theologian who spent most of his life chronicling Valasthea's diverse religious history.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same, but alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head, but without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates, see if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Ultima, an otherworldly being that Clive encountered the inner sanctum Drake's Head. He addresses Clive as Mythos. I've already read that. Hippocrates' second Hyperboreas. The Hideaway's resident historian whose love for books has earned him the nickname Tomes. Hippocrates traveled to Valisthea as a youth, seeking to unearth the secrets of the land of legend, and over the years has developed a deep knowledge of Valisthean geography, history, religion, and folklore.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
There's one out there.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
How good it is to see you, Clive.
Ask about the Hideaway.
Look around you.
And it is a far cry from the Imperial Library of Alfred. In 5 short years, we have amassed more volumes than most men or women might hope to see in their lifetime. No longer are the tales they contain hidden away from all but the privileged. We have liberated them, that they might fill the minds of all who hunger for knowledge.
Still.
There is much more out there, and as long as I draw breath, I shall continue to gather what I can.
Why?
One day, a chronicle of your own adventures might even grace these shelves, or failing that, the floor. Nice.
It has been difficult, certainly.
When Titan visited his wrath upon us on that dreadful night, we lost much. He robbed us not only of our home and our loved ones, but of that which Sid fought fiercest to preserve, our hope. Hope that we might never have found again had you not taken his name and become our light in the darkness.
Had you not led us here?
The Menmere and the Invincible, where among the ghosts of the fallen our journey can continue. Here in the belly of a Leviathan, untouched by the passing of 1,000 years, does our hope burn brighter than ever, and here may it burn for 1,000 more.
I still remember.
The day I first met Tet and Crow, chasing their father about the Hideaway one moment, clinging to their mother's kirtle the next. The twins' love for their parents was something to behold, so fierce and pure. When they passed, I feared the void they left in the children's lives could never be filled. Neither spoke nor smiled for years, hiding themselves away here on the shelves to bury their sorrow in the leaves of these tomes.
And thank goodness they did.
For I believe the stories proved a welcome distraction, as over time their pain faded, and now they laugh and frolic as they once did, if not with more vigour. They remind us that no matter how deep our wounds, we all have the capacity to heal. Hello, little date. You. How you doing? Good boy. Good lad. Kiss. Hey, no, bad lad. That's a bad lad. And that happiness lost may be found again.
I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. You wish to study the tomes?
Sid the Outlaw, leader of the faction believed responsible for the shatter of Drake's head in 873. With this single act of infamy, Sid's name quickly spread from the four corners of Valisthea and beyond. Victor, a friend of Sid's and later Clive's, who keeps an ever-attentive vigil on the coming and goings of Dalmekia from his hometown of Costans. Costans, a town located in the rugged northern reaches of the Dalmekian Republic. Though it was once a thriving trading post, the coming of the Blight has served to both discourage travellers as well as drive off long-time residents. All that now remains are refugees fleeing from elsewhere, the black marketeers who prey upon them, and the barely enough soldiers to keep peace, or rather to pretend to when they are not being bribed to look the other way. The fall of the Hideaway. An assault by Hugo Kupka dominated Titan and his private guard. On the first hideaway of Sid the Outlaw in the year 873, a safe haven established amongst forgotten ruins long consumed by the Blight was entirely destroyed, and many of Sid's collaborators and the bearers they had freed from servitude were slain. The Stoluses, owls capable of transmitting the thoughts of others, specifically those with whom they are attuned. In response to an ancient incantation, their lithified third eyes store these thoughts in the form of ether, allowing them to be passed on and as when required, though only to the intended recipient. Stoluses are mainly kept by royals, nobles, and other figures of authority for the purpose of sending secret or urgent messages and are seldom available to common folk. The incantation Ormea Lost Ellen to Isag Elith can be loosely translated to "My will is now thy burden, ne'er cleft our bond shall be." Hyphen, seemingly drawn to the destruction of the heart of Drake's head, Ultima emerged from a tear in reality, wearing the skin of Typhon, a withered and wizened colossus, drew Clive into a space between worlds wherein the ethereal entity might test his worth as a vessel. What? What's the matter? What you after? What? Are you a bad lad for biting? Are you a bad boy for biting me? Bad lad? No, never mind that. I'm not giving you kisses. I don't trust you. No, you can sway your head side to side all you want. I don't trust you. You just bit me before. It's a bad lad.
You are always welcome, Clive.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it.
I didn't even know it, so now it's gone.
To be myself.
He's managed to get it removed.
And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with the
Leaves
letter
a
from
scar,
Gav.
though.
Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right. I'll have a look.
and then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment's just arrived.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Reading table. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. The Republic's play. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return. What? But will be good, kissy kiss. Kissy kiss. Go boom. Oh, go boom. Go boom. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Say kissy, not babies, no. Be good. Kissy. Plonker. You plonker.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
No, he's not. He sealed it inside of himself.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
He's going to become the temporary vessel
to a world without mother crystals.
Na 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 na.
To Sid.
Na, na, na. Meanwhile, ooh, look, he's not dressed all garb anymore. The Northern Territories.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
You
Not
knocking?
at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
The Gathering Storm.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Something has happened to Martha. We need to speak with Otto.
So yeah, I totally misjudged Sid. I still don't understand the head in the box thing. Why did he do it? Did he actually do it? The person who delivered the head of Benedicta said that it was from Sid. So was that a lie? False information being spread? That part hasn't been explained. I guess it'll get explained when we come face to face to what's his name, the big guy that turns into Titan. I'm guessing he'll have something to say about it. But that's for another night. I'm going to call it there for the night. We've covered quite a bit of story there. Story's getting good. Getting more and more interested the further we get in. Still confused about a lot of other stuff, like a lot of the other nations and what have you. But Clive's side of the story and Joshua's and that I'm keeping up with. But the whole bickering of the nations at the moment, it's sort of just background at the minute. And again, that's what all the pages and pages of dialogue, pages and pages of info is for, that we've just unlocked. Like the timeline feature that we've just unlocked, that gives you info on every character and what have you at every point in time, as well as the events of nations in that other section that we unlocked. That's the section of that I learned about the other nations. But it's a lot of reading. Hello, you. I'm gonna go bed. You're alright. You're alright. You're alright, man. He's freaking out because all like the flames and that drifting embers like drifting on the screen. You're alright. We're gonna go bed. Yeah, we'll go peep peeps. Not that I said we're gonna go to bed. He said we'll go peep peeps. He knows what it is, don't you? You know what it is. Yes, we're gonna go peep peeps. Uncle Peep Peeps. Uncle Pete. Uncle Peep Peeps. Yeah. No, we do. Great. Anyway, I'm going to call that there for the day, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, as always, through that follow button. Thanks for sticking around. If you're watching on YouTube, there will be more to come. Until then, have a good night. I'll catch you again later. Peace.